Let's take it over to pro trader Alan Knuckman, the chief market strategist at Paradigm. Hello, Alan. We would love to get your trade of the day and your trader talk.
Hello, Angie. There's no weakness in last week. That reversal boom that we saw in all the stock indexes.
What do you think about the move in the VIX? Despite everything that's happening, there doesn't seem to be much fear in the market as those option prices are coming down.
It's also important to know the VIX has dropped more than 30% from the 23 level down to below 15. We're trading at 14. That's a huge move. Fear is cheap, meaning options are inexpensive in relative terms.
And ding, ding, you have a winner. Bring us up to date.
All right, let's say ding, ding. Ding, ding noise of Intel. Intel again. We had a 50% gain in just 10 days here with Intel. Took half our profits on that. We're going to play the other one out. Still have plenty of time in that option. And that's after we got a 50% and 100% gain in Intel in September. So it's the strategy. And in this case, it's the stock as much of the strategy.
Tell us about your trade of the day, Alan.
All right, let's talk today's trade trigger. What I'm looking for is more snapback attack. SNAP is the stock. It's 85% off its 2021 top, but it is 40% off the lows from May, so it's made a nice bottom base. Now, when we talk about the bottom, we have bullish divergence and a triple bottom at $8. Bullish divergence again, new lows but not new highs in implied volatility, a sign of a sentiment shift. You're also seeing leverage buying, which is very much a positive. Smart money accumulation in this stock. Now, this stock has been trading between 8 and 11 for 3 months. A breakout of that range target is 14. And in the big picture, it's been trading between 8 and 14 for 1 year. So this 11 is a crucial midpoint pivot. And if it gets above that and fills in that gap, it can pop.
What's your trading strategy?
All right, the way to play, I'm looking at an option, an in-the-money option again. 8 is that low, looking at an $8 call. It's trading for about $3.50 with the stock trading at 11 or so. So it's $3 in the money with almost 6 months of time. A very fat 85 delta because it's a more inexpensive stock. You can get better value. Like I said, options are cheap. And so when I'm looking for this stock to pop it, just get back to the top of the range with a breakthrough 11, top of the range is at 14, that would be 100% gain in the option.
Alan, what do you see as some reasons to be bullish about the market?
All right, trading takeaways. Trading takeaway number 1, half off. What I mean is 0.5%. We had the 10-year note yield hit 5% and everybody panicked. But in just a few sessions, we've dove down and we've seen the 10-year note yield decline. We're down at 4.5%. That's a big move in long-term rates. Again, long-term rates are determined by supply and demand, not the Fed. So that's a very healthy sign. Number 2, gap attack. 4,400. I've talked about it over and over and over again, and we haven't been able to fill that gap from September, I guess. Now, the NASDAQ did. Now, the S&P broke down, had a fake breakdown, and then came back up above the 4,200 level again, and we're making another attack on 4,400. A move above 4,400 sends us to the top of the range at 4,600. And number 3, Goldilocks principle. This has gone well for the Fed. Not too hot, not too cold, seems to be just right. Now, we've had amazing rapid rate hikes from 0 to 5% in a year. We've got 2 wars, but we still have record corporate earnings. Oil's below $80, so it shows that capitalism wins. The S&P is just 9% from the all-time highs after all this. And what I can say is let's focus on price, because a breakout back above that 4,600 top of the range from July sends us to S&P 5,000.
Whew, thank you for always finding the silver lining, Alan.
Thank you.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.